Good day, fellow writers. My name is Dean, and I am a Writers Guild of South Africa Council member. In the past few weeks, we've received queries about the submission process for the WGSA Muse Awards. For those of you who don't know, the WGSA Muse Awards recognizes and rewards outstanding writing in film, television, documentary, stage, radio, animation, and also mobile web series categories. Scripts may be that of produced or unproduced work, meaning it didn't have to appear on screen for it to be eligible. Now, if you've completed a script and you're a member of the WGSA, you're eligible to enter that script. As mentioned, this competition is only open to members of the WGSA and forms part of our mission to protect, empower, and develop South African performance writers. The WGSA Muse Awards are for South African performance writers given to them by their peers. It is an award by writers for writers and shines the spotlight on and recognizes the contribution made by the often faceless and unappreciated creators and originators of entertainment content. In 2020, I won the Paul Ian Johnson Foundation Muse Award for Best Emerging Writer. And that has opened up doors for me in the industry as a writer who, at that point, was still relatively new to the industry. Okay, so how to enter? Step 1. Be a member of the WGSA. Now, if you're not a member, all you have to do is go onto our website, navigate to the Join the WGSA section, and then the Application Process tab. On this page, you'll find all the information that you need, but here are some cliff notes. You need to choose your membership type. So we have 4 options. There's a full member option, so basically if you have produced work, candidate member, if you have unproduced work only, a student member, so that's if you're registered at a legitimate learning institution, and then corporate membership. So those are writing companies and production houses who employ staff writers. There are 2 tiers for that. The one allows for a maximum of 3 participants, and then the second tier between 4 and 10 participants. So you pay the fee, and then you upload your proof of payment to the application. You complete it, submit the application form online, then you attach all your relevant requested information, right? So that includes your ID or passport, your CV, proof of payment, and then if you're applying to be a student member, your learning institution registration. Your membership will be confirmed with an invoice for your records and a receipt. Step 2, register your script. This is specifically for unproduced work. Okay, so you go to the script registration link and you go to the registration tab. Again, all of the information is on the website, but here are some cliff notes. So first thing you need to do is proceed to payment. It's 200 Rand to register your script as a WGSA member. Once that payment is complete, PayFast will send you a confirmation of your payment. Now, this is your proof of payment. So you basically just save this. You'll be needing this later. Then you need to have the necessary documentation ready, your ID, your proof of payment, and your script. Your script should have a cover page with your title, full name, and contact details. It should be in PDF format and be labeled the title of the script and have VS1 at the end of it. For future updates, you'd label it as VS2 and so on. You have 5 free updates, after which you have to pay for additional updates. Then you fill in the form and upload the necessary documentation. Once you have submitted your registration online, you'll receive a registration confirmation with your WGSA script registration number. It is recommended that you insert that script registration number details on the title page of your script, which leads me into the WGSA Muse Awards submission process. So now the final step. Step 3. Submit your script to the WGSA Muse Awards. So now you're a member of the WGSA and your script is registered. Amazing. You've got most of what you need to finish the WGSA Muse Awards submission process. So then what you do is you'd go to the WGSA Muse Awards section on the website and then entry process. Once again, all the information is there, but just to summarize, you need to pay for your submission, right? So WGSA Muse entry is 200 Rand per entry. If you want judges' feedback, you would need to pay an additional 100 Rand, so that's 300 Rand per entry. You get your proof of registration and then you save that. So we're going to need that later on for the submission. For the WGSA Muse Awards, you'll need to slightly update your script. So what do I mean by that? Well, you need to remove your name from the cover page of the script. It's a blind judging process. On the cover page, all you need is the name of your script and your WGSA script registration number. Every page must also have a page number in the header on the top right, in line with the title of your work. Lastly, the categories. So we have a few categories, including those for unproduced work. For more information, you go to the deadline and prizes section, and then on the top, click to view entry guidelines and categories for the full breakdown. So these categories include film, feature and short, TV, so that's drama, sitcom, miniseries, made for television, micro budget film, screenplay. Then we also have documentaries, that's feature, short and series, stage play, radio play, animation, and then also a category for web series, mobile content. We're also introducing a podcast category. So once you've got all of that, then you fill out the form and you submit. That's it. Now, this might seem like a long process, but just remember, if you're already a member of the WGSA, step 1 is done. If you've already registered your script, step 2 is done. That only leaves step 3, which is to upload and submit to the WGSA Muse Awards. If you need clarity on anything, please reach out to us on admin@writersguildsa.org and we'll help you out. The WGSA Muse Awards is a great opportunity to get your work looked at, receive feedback, and who knows, you could even win. More details on the actual ceremony will be released soon, so look out for that. But in the meantime, good luck, and remember, it starts with the writer.